God, I gotta chill for a second. I am feeling better. But I just walked up and down the stairs and it made my heart rate jump up pretty high. But at least it's not like jumping up really high whenever I'm just like sitting still. You know what I mean? So there's that. And I do feel better. I have a headache, but I think it's from caffeine. I drank a coffee today and it's not enough. So I just opened an energy drink, but um I'm struggling to film today. I'm moving very slowly, as is Epps, which is very validating because he's usually somebody that gets out of bed and just goes. Like he literally just does not stop from the moment that he wakes up. And he doesn't have any energy today either. So I'm like, I hope we're just having one of those days because it's like cold out and that we're not getting sick, you know? Oh my God. You guys are leaning on a water bottle. I'm having trouble like getting the whatever, like the energy to film. I went downstairs and I got my don't look at my head. I got my hair bleaching shirt, even though I'm not going to be bleaching my hair, I'm just going to be dyeing it. And grabbed a water. So that's something productive that I did. I will be dyeing my hair today because I washed it yesterday. And if I wait any longer, it's going to be too oily to dye. I don't know. I don't know. I did the productive thing. I went downstairs. I got my shirt. Instead of saying screw it and dyeing my hair in my hoodie that I love dearly, I went downstairs and I got my thingy. What did I need to do? I need to take something from my head. I did wash my face and brush my teeth, and I suppose that you could argue that that is a productive thing that I did. That's my ibuprofen. I guess you could argue that that is a productive thing that I did. But still, it's like almost 2 p.m. Actually, I think it might be a little, yeah, it's 2:15. And, E's gonna be home in like 15 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like the day is over. I feel like my day is over. My Tim Hortons looks like it's like sugar coffee, you know what I mean? Like coffee that's like half creamer or like 3/4 creamer with just a little bit of coffee in it, which is the way that I prefer it. Why does it look like this but it tastes like black coffee? I don't understand how they do it. All right. I need to do my skincare. I need to chug a water. I brought a water upstairs to chug it. I'm so fucking tired. I finished my coffee and I drank like 3/4 of an energy drink and I'm still so tired. Listen. My phone is plugged in on the other side of the room and I have the notifications on. So if there's shit going off in the background, it's just going to have to be what it is. Because if it's over there plugged in, I'm less likely to have it over here and fuck around with it. And for two, the notifications have to be on because I still haven't heard about my referral. I'm trying to not be a brat about it. Listen, I'm trying like really, really, really hard to not be a brat about it. And I like feeling like that, like is enough to make me feel like one. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm really, really anxious. And this was the part that I was like most nervous about was like the waiting time. I just don't know at like what point is it acceptable for me to reach out to my doctor's office and like ask them about my referral, you know, like how's it coming along? I don't know, like I feel bad. My appointment was last Wednesday at 9:30 in the morning. And I was really, really, really hoping to hear about, like, get a phone call at least to schedule me to see this cardiologist before the end of the week. And I didn't. So I told myself if I didn't hear anything from them by Monday or by Tuesday, just to give them Monday to call me, I would try to get a hold of somebody Tuesday and be like, hey, just checking on my referral. But why do I feel like such a brat? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a brat for that. Like, I don't know. I'm just anxious to feel better. I'm just anxious to feel better. This is what I'm using, by the way. I'm going to try like hell to not... Ooh, that was a sharp T. Sorry. I'm going to try like hell to not dye the shit out of my scalp again, but no promises. I think the first week of each month will be whenever I touch up my hair. But, I'm just anxious to feel better. Oh, my nose is starting to... My nose keeps running and I'm like, what if I'm sick? But then I'm like, my nose is always fucking running. It's just like exceptionally running right now. Like, I don't understand. Oh my God, I look like Mr. D. What do you mean, my child that I grew in my womb, that I baked and birthed myself looks like me? Also, I thought I heard talking. So I'm curious to see if that's going to show up when I watch this back. Anyways, that like the waiting game is like the worst part of all of this. Okay, this is the treatment stuff for leave for 2 minutes, rinse. Okay, I actually still have some of this left. I don't have any hair, so I've got lots of this left from the last time that I dyed my hair. But I know that like my echo showed that I don't have like any heart defects and they couldn't see any heart disease or anything like that. So like whatever is wrong is just like something isn't communicating correct. But it's just I'm anxious to feel better, and not only that, like it is kind of not ideal for me to be 35 years old and developing the same issues that my grandma developed in her... Ow! That should hurt. In her mid-70s. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not the most ideal thing for me to be this young and already dealing with shit. But I feel like I hear that a lot. Whenever, Christmas morning, many, many years ago, shit, I think it was probably like 2017, 2016, shit, it couldn't have been 2016, or it could have. Could it have been? Hell, I don't know. It was a long time ago. I rolled over to get out of bed and slipped 2 discs at one time. And ended up having to spend Christmas Day army crawling through my apartment, and ended up having to get like a series of steroid shots in my back, and they put a spinal stimulator in my back to try to like help me, but it was a complete fucking fail because I was in so much pain from the epidural that they did not warn me that I was going to have to get. That shit was so painful. They did not warn me that I had to get an epidural. I just remember laying on that table and feeling like my spine was shattering like cheap wood. They didn't warn me that I had to get an epidural. But I remember the first time I saw the doctor, she was like, this is an old people disease. Are you an athlete? Me? Somebody that would literally, if I participated in gym, and most of the time I didn't, I would sit on the sidelines and just take the F, and my friends would come by and like talk to me while they were walking around, and the gym teacher would be like, don't let her drag you down to her level. But if I would be like forced to play sports, like during volleyball, I would pull a straight fucking Daria. The ball would come near me, it would hit the ground, and I'd be like, that was the extent. I am not an athlete. I come from a family of athletes. My dad's family is very Greek, and they're very athletic naturally. And I'm naturally a very competitive person, but I've just never gotten into sports. And I swear, I think it is because of like how obnoxious my dad's family is about them. They just ruined any chance I ever had. And I'm really tall, and I'm sure my fellow tall girlies can relate to this. The amount of fucking times I heard growing up, I bet you're really good at basketball. You play basketball? Because I was tall. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there with like eyeliner down to my fucking like down to here and like my hair all in my face with my hoodie on and I'm all, you play basketball? Yeah, all time. Number 1 on the team if that's possible. I already got dye on my wrist, so that's fun. But, yeah. I kind of want to call tomorrow and be like, just checking in on my referral, but I like don't want to overstep. I feel like somebody's going to tell me that that's not and to do it. And I feel like that's correct. I live in constant fear of being perceived as like being mean when I'm not trying to be. You know what I mean? Like I live in constant fear of like saying something or doing something that's going to come off as rude when I'm not trying to be. Like a lot of times when I'm in public and somebody interacts with me and I'm like with Epps or like I'm with someone else, I'll ask them like, did I do okay? Did I didn't seem like rude or like cold or like bitchy or anything like that, because I'm like terrified of coming off as like mean, and I don't want to like call my doctor's office and like have them think that I'm being pushy. But sometimes when it comes to medical stuff, you kind of have to be. You know what I mean? You kind of have to be. Also, if you can hear my gloves, it's just gonna have to be what it is. That little remote thing that I used last time that I dyed my hair, I gave it to Epps so he could take pictures of himself after the gym, and so he still got it and I don't feel like looking for it. Why did that make me have a fucking hot flash? That's probably the most physical activity I've had in like weeks. I really don't. Oh no, I forgot to change the camera thing on my fucking thing. It's at 30 frames per second and I usually record at 60, but anyways, I really don't want to dye my fucking scalp. I'll never forget going to beauty school and we had to learn how to use like a bowl and a brush to do hair dye, and thinking this is going to be absolutely impossible. Like there's no way that I'm going to be able to learn how to dye hair with a bowl and a brush. And now every time that I dye my hair with bottled dye, I just end up dyeing the shit out of my scalp. And I guess that I could get a bowl and a brush out, but bitch, my hands are sweating under these gloves, and I'm lucky I'm doing this at all. And the only reason that I'm doing this today is because if I wait another day, my hair is going to be too oily to dye, and I don't want to wash it again. I washed it on Friday and I washed it again on Sunday. I usually do not ever wash my hair that close, but I just want to get this shit done. I just want to get it done. You think it's all mixed? If I take my time, I already had to take my fucking gloves off one time because I was messing with my camera settings. And shit just started very quickly spiraling out of control. I can't do it again. I feel like I'm going to rip them and I don't know if I have like any gloves left. I can do this. I will not dye my face. I will not dye my scalp. And if I do get dye on my face or on my scalp, I will. By the way, I'm like way sunken down in my chair. Don't know if you noticed. I'm way sunken down in my chair. Kind of curled up a little bit. If I do, oh my God, this stuff smells like Jaeger. I forgot how badly it stinks like Jaeger. If I do get dye on me, I will clean it off and I will not let it sit on my head for a fucking hour while I ignore it and it just seeps into my shit. Oh my God, I'm doing so well. And I probably just jinxed how well I'm doing. Ah, fuck. I was about to say, oh my God, I'm doing so well. I only got one patch of dye on my head. I only got one little thing right here. I forgot the like primer shit. Oh, well. Honestly, my hair is actually holding this dye pretty well, so it should be okay. I only got it on my wrist, which I think is pretty good, like on my hand, and like one little spot right here. I think I did pretty okay. I think last time my problem was that I was running my mouth while I was doing it, and also like, why did I not put a towel around my neck? Why did you just sit there and let me do that? I think it was also that I was running my mouth while I was doing it, and I think I used like way too much dye. I can't pick the bottle up, but I didn't even barely use like half of it. Like, bet you don't have any fucking hair. You don't need that much. And honestly, the dye is still in there. I just got some grays popping through that I want to get rid of. Why didn't I put a fucking towel around my shoulders? It'll be all right. I think I did pretty good. There is a big whatever. As long as it's not like in the middle of my hair where it's like really obvious. And now we wait. I mean, last time I left it on for like an hour. So I feel like as long as I don't take it off too soon, it'll be fine. We're gonna ignore the fact that it is hair dye and probably could like fry my hair or whatever, but it'll be fine. So my hair dye has been on my head for 2 hours because I completely forgot that I was out of shampoo and conditioner. And so I had to order a drop off and I had to wait for it to get here. So let's see what kind of condition my hair is in. Also, I got some of this. Hold on a second. I don't think I can use it right now because it says, yeah, I got more dye on my hands than I did on my face, which is very exciting. Oh. I don't think I can use it right now because I have to wash my hair in it. Well, that's not why. It's because I have dye in my hair. But it's oil erasing scalp serum. I feel like it's kind of hard to read in this shitty lighting. You're supposed to put it on your scalp and let it sit for 5 to 15 minutes and then wash your hair. It's supposed to help with oily hair. Anyways, I gotta get this shit off of my head. Who knows what it's doing? Oh my God, my poor hair. I left that on for so long because I was waiting for my Walmart order, which is not their fault. That's not me bitching. I should have remembered. I should have remembered that I realized that I was out of shampoo. The only thing is, like, I wasn't panicked about it because I usually go like 3 or 4 days between washing my hair, but I wasn't thinking about the last time that I dyed my hair or washed my hair, I was going to be dyeing it. I wasn't thinking about that at all. That was just a lovely airhead moment. Look how much better I did. Don't look at the fact that you can't tell a difference at a glance in my hair at all. We're ignoring that. We're looking at the fact that, like, I didn't dye my face. Because last time I did this, I dyed the shit out of my face. And, like, I scrubbed the hell out of my scalp. And I think there's, like, a little spot somewhere. But I did so much better. I think my problem was last time that I was yapping. I was yapping while I was putting the dye on my head. I just towel dried my hair a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean, I've been sitting here going like this. And it just feels like it's not doing very much. Also, just realized I forgot my Fitbit buried behind a tripod and then further behind a ring light. Not worrying about it. I'm going to go ahead and put this on if you can see it. I'm just going to put a little bit of this. I did get my hands pretty good, but not that bad. I did really well, except for that I forgot the primer stuff. Ugh. It's just going to be whatever it is. Anyways, oh my God, why can I not get this? It's open. Am I dumb? I mean, I know I am, but am I that fucking off? On? It's one of those things where I'm like afraid that I'm gonna break it, and it's expensive to my standards. It's expensive, so I'm a little afraid. I just like to use this on my ends. It smells so good. It almost smells like vanilla cashmere. Honestly, it does. It smells so good. Okay, I'm just gonna use it on my ends because my hair is like oily, so I don't need to like put this type of stuff everywhere. And I'm just going to let my hair dry. And I think I'm going to sit here and like look up like Falscara tips on how to get them to like last longer. Because I did impulsively buy one of these. I have this stuff still. And I have like the overnight Sealy stuff from the last time that I bought it. And I lost these. I tried to find them the other day. I lost them. But the last time that I bought these, I put them on and they looked really, really good when I first put them on. And then I went to sleep and woke up and like 60% of them were gone. If I can get them to stay because my eyelashes are getting thicker, that would be amazing. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. And then I kind of figured that the problem was probably the fact that they barely had anything to hold on to. So like, how the fuck are they gonna stay, you know? I mean, it would kind of be like me trying to like put something here, like hair dye on these little scraggles of hairs that you can't even see. If there's nothing there, then what's it supposed to cling to? So I'm going to try this again. And then I was kind of like looking up, because these things, they're $19 at Walmart. I also have my nails I'm going to do. And I'll probably film all of it. But I was looking up on like Amazon and stuff, like different generic wispies that I could get if I end up getting these to work. Because they're like the Falscara brand is so fucking expensive. God, nothing says PCOS like the part of my hair. I might go ahead and end this video because I really want to start playing with my eyelashes and I really want to do my nails, but I feel like that'll make this video like entirely too long. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thanks for coming on this hair dyeing adventure with me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.